Hello, I'm Alex.
And I'm Eliza.
And welcome to episode 1 of the Wife Materials Knitting Podcast.
Well, we just tried to film this and the camera said no thank you.
It was so funny as well. We made each other laugh a lot. So let's see again. Eliza said in the last take that I taught a fish to knit, which absolutely sent me because that's not even the original expression.
I never remember what expressions are.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, why are we doing this? I don't know what's happening here.
Well, we got inspired by the amazing Sophie and Wills of We Knit Daily. And this is, it was like Alex had her own knitting podcast, but she taught me to knit. The fish, like 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
So we figured it would be cute to do that. And we like podcasts with two people.
We love the twins, we love Two Pearls in a Pod, obviously Sophie and Wills as well. So
yeah. We're like, well, let's give it a go. Let's produce what we like to see and let's see how it goes.
So much of our life is just us knitting and yapping. So we thought, why not just film that?
Yeah, definitely. And being this stupid.
So then we came up with the name Wife Materials. More like it's too good to waste. We have to do this.
This has to happen.
So why is it called Wife Materials, Eliza?
Because we are getting wed in February. So technically it's fiancé materials right now, but
doesn't have the same ring to it.
She said that pun twice now and it still makes me cringe.
I love it. Okay, do you want to tell the people who you are and what you do? Because they've probably met me before if they've been watching the channel. So
yeah. Well, I'm the fiance. I'm the old ball and chain. But yes, I am Eliza. I am by day a conservationist, a project manager, and by night a knitter.
And by day as well.
And by day, to be fair. I've actually taught half my office to knit and I feel really smug about this fact.
Everyone's obsessed now.
Yeah, between me and my friend who got taught to knit by her partner, we have gotten the whole office knitting.
The number of sailor slippers coming out of Eliza's workplace is like factory levels.
Yeah, it's impressive. It's really impressive. So yes, that is a bit about me. I have multiple other hobbies. I'm also a sewist, so I'll talk a little bit about that on this podcast as well.
And if you're new here and you don't know who I am, my name's Alex. I'm a PhD student and I work on post-socialist national identity in the Eurovision Song Contest. So yeah, more about that.
She's very cool.
Upon request. Anyway, shall we get started?
Yeah, let's get started.
Okay, let's do this. So I have the first finished object of the day, which I'm going to talk about first because it's warm. And I need to take this jumper off. But I finished this jumper a few days ago. This is the not Roomy Raglan, that's a different pattern. The Relaxed Raglan by Alicia Plummer. I love Alicia's patterns. The Finest Kind was the first of hers that I made, and it's easily one of my favourites of all time. This one is definitely going to be up there as well. I love it. The fit is literally perfect. Like, she just never gets the fit wrong. It's always so good.
It looks lovely.
Thank you. It's just like a little bit oversized. I went for the upper end of ease because I wanted like a sweatshirt feel jumper.
And this is the live reaction because this is the first time I've actually seen her in it.
True.
Because you took it away with you.
I did. I work at a summer school over the summer and I was knitting it non-stop there. I actually was going to get rid of the yarn that I have made this out of because I couldn't think of anything I wanted to make with it. This is BC Garn Big Bio Balance, so it's a wool cotton blend. I think it's 50-50, maybe like slightly like 55-45, not sure. In the colour Natural, and it's just so soft knitted up. It feels like string in the ball, but knitted up is a really nice fabric. Like, have you felt it yet, actually?
Yeah, that's lovely. That's like proper cottony sweatshirt vibes.
Right, yeah, it's really nice sweatshirty vibes. The only modification I made to this was adding rolled edges, so I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, that was it. So all I did was, after knitting the ribbing to pattern, I just added 3 rows of knit and then band off. So nothing fancy, but it just adds that kind of relaxed, summery look. Cycling around in this and a pair of shorts makes me feel so cool. I felt so cool.
Yeah. You look really cool in it. I like it.
Thank you. I like it a lot, but I would like to be physically cool now. So
yeah, so take it off.
Strip! So I'm going to take this off now and yeah, basically love Alicia Plummer's patterns. All of them are so good. would recommend each.
I'm
and every
excited
one
to
of
make
them.
one of hers.
They're so good.
I should.
Yeah,
I would like
I think
to.
you were planning on making the finest Kinder, no?
Yes, I'm going to make the finest Kinder.
Which is her finest kind for kids.
For the cutest little baby in our life.
Cute.
Our lives. Well,
I'm
he's not a
gonna
baby
cat.
anymore. Also, we forgot to introduce the cat.
We did forget to
She's right
introduce
here.
the cat.
She's off camera. We probably can't move the
She's
camera.
fast
but
asleep.
She is fast asleep.
We'll show you later. She's called Pandora. She's
Sorry. What's she called?
She's called Dr. Pandora Richard.
Yeah.
She has a middle name now, new law just dropped.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll show her properly later at some point. But
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pass it over to you.
My first finished object to share is actually what I'm wearing. It's kind of a slightly older finished object, but because I'm new on the podcast, I can start whenever I want.
So true.
But this, I will put a picture in because I don't want to stand up really. But it is the Omeo My Meadow skirt. It's my second one that I've made out of some olivey green gingham that I made a dress out of that I then hated the fit of. So this frog is not really. I ripped it apart. It feels like I'm violent in sewing.
Ripped it apart.
You don't really frog stuff in sewing. I don't know if anyone does know what you disassembled it.
Yeah, deconstructed
Deconstructed it. I don't know.
Eliza does this all the time. Like, she'll spend hours and hours sewing something, immediately decide she hates it, and take it apart again.
Yeah.
So,
But I'm much happier with the fabric in this skirt. So
Yeah, it
that
worked
is,
out.
it's like a little tiered skirt situation. Beautiful pattern. So easy to follow. Strong recommend. Like, even if you're an absolute beginner, you'll be totally fine with this skirt.
this is your second go at this pattern as well, right?
Yeah, it is. My first one is potentially my favourite, but just because I love, don't listen, but just because I love the fabric so much. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, this one as well.
Very fun, very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is good. Shall I just quickly do my two little ones and then you can...
Yeah, tell us about your finished objects. Go for it.
So, I got two little finished objects. Both are like half of a finished object. So, first of all, we have this sock, which is really, really fun. It's very
You can hold it up to
sparkly.
the camera if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm still getting used to that. This is it. It's pretty. It's just a plain vanilla sock with 2x2 rib at the top, and it is in this beautiful hand-dyed yarn from the Woolchemist, which I got. Sorry, you did not get me. I did at the Woolly Good Gathering in Edinburgh last spring. And I'm only just getting to it now because I've had such a backlog on sock knitting and various knitting, but I love it. It's sparkly.
So pretty.
I think it's the colour violet. So soft. Strong recommend. Very pretty. Very nice.
You have a real thing about sparkly sock yarn as well.
Yeah, I have like so much sparkly sock yarn in stash that I want to
Love
make.
that.
So
So
yeah,
exciting.
but this is my first official sparkly socks.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why did I think you'd done some before?
Because I've got like 3 or 4 skeins of sparkly sock yarn in my stash.
You just have sparkly sock vibes.
Yeah, I do. That is me. And then the other one, because I don't have that much to talk about on the finished objects front, is this one penny glove that will become a pair. It's also beautiful hand-dyed. And this is hand-dyed, I can't remember the exact colourway, but it's from Thread and Yarn, who's based in Stroud and also has a beautiful knitting podcast and a growing podcast and dyeing podcast. She's incredible. I don't know how she does it.
Honestly.
And she's so nice. But this is, I'm not going to say who it's for because it's a secret.
It's not me.
It's not her. I don't think they would watch this, but equally, I can never be too careful. So I will be able to share after a certain date. But it's a present for a friend. So that is that.
Very nice. Love your finished objects.
Yeah.
Which of the two did you enjoy knitting more?
Kind of the same actually. I enjoyed them both. But this literally, this glove happened on how many hours? I was travelling from 5:30 to 10 p.m. at night.
Brutal.
A really long journey back from Berlin, basically, in which multiple legs of my journey got cancelled by the Deutsche Bahn and the TGV, so...
This is an anti-Deutsche Bahn channel, and like we kind of love the Deutsche Bahn, but we love to hate it.
Yeah.
So like we're just getting that out nice and early. This channel does not stand the Deutsche Bahn.
No. But I did knit a whole club on it, so...
So true. And a lot of knitting does get done on Deutsche Bahn for us, so...
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So yes, those are my finished objects.
Well done you.
No.
Okay, my next finished object is kind of chronologically actually my first finished object, but it's a bit of a flop, and the weather has been so hot that like wearing this jumper is just impossible. This is my scrappy staple sweater. I can't remember the name of the pattern designer, but I'll put it in, and obviously it'll be linked in Ravelry below. This was a work in progress in my last podcast. Sorry. And yeah, I love the fabric. I'm really pleased with how it looks. I used all of my kind of beige cream oatmeal scraps held with more colourful scraps and also some kind of off-white alpaca lace Camarosa midnight sole. And I made a big chunk in my stash actually. I got quite a lot of it out of stash. It just looks bad on. Like the fit's not good. It looks very like wide in the shoulders. And I don't know if that's a pattern problem or a me problem. Like, I'm inclined to think it's a me problem, but I don't really get it. And I wonder if that's maybe a problem with the kind of self-calculating pattern. So the pattern comes as like an Adobe PDF, and you put your own numbers into it, so your gauge and your measurements, and it calculates the rest of the pattern for you. And so I wonder if it maybe just like kind of made a little bit of a mess of my particular ones. So it might be them, it might be me, unclear. But it's a shame because I love the fabric and it just looks bad on me.
Are you gonna give it to someone else, do you think, or see if someone
I might do
could try it on?
Yeah, I might put it on Instagram, on my Instagram story, and see if any of my friends want it. Because I'm sure it'll be beautiful for someone, but unfortunately I wanted it to be me.
That is sad.
It just doesn't look good on me, and you can tell that I'm not feeling good about it because I haven't sewed the ends in yet, but it is what it is. I love the lacquer bagger inspired look, as we know, and one day I'm going to knit my perfect scrappy jumper.
I believe in you.
One day it's going to happen, but today is not that day, unfortunately. So I'll sew the ends in and see if anyone wants to offer a home, because I think I just won't wear it, and I don't want to unravel it because it has slightly felted when I blocked it, and so I think unraveling it will just be impossible. But hopefully someone else will want it. So yeah, I'll put a proper picture in as well so you can see it properly. But that's my scrappy staple sweater. Okay, and my final finished object is my Vegas top by Susanne Müller.
I love this.
Paula Strickt. This I actually got inspired by Eliza to make because she was knitting one, and I went, I want to make that too. It's in, is it Drop Spell?
Yeah, yours is in Drop Spell.
Drop Spell, which is basically the same as Sunless Garnlino, which is what you knit yours in.
Yeah.
This is the colour Purple Orchid. It's one of their new colours, and this is really my colour of the moment. I'm loving the kind of lilac-y, but warm lilac-y purple. The only modification I made on this one was that instead of doing the I-cord edges, I just did a rolled edge, like on the Cloud Top by Petite Knit. You can kind of see it there.
Which I'm jealous of, and I wish I'd done on mine.
You can do it on your next one.
I will do it on my
I
next
recommend
one.
it. So all I did was just picked up stitches, did 4 rows of stockinette, and then cast off with a normal bind off. I really like it. The only problem is, and this is a chronic problem for me with my summer knits, I didn't knit it long enough. It could do with like an extra, I don't know, maybe 5 centimeters, because I don't wear anything that's like super cropped, but I think I can probably stretch it out. Like, I've just been washing it in the machine, and I think if I laid it out stretched to dry, it would probably work a little bit better. But I do really like it, and I like the shape of it a lot, so
I think it really suits your body type.
thank you. Yeah, I think so as well. It's just very like standard tank top vibes. Yeah, pretty happy with it. And I do think that Drop Spell is sort of the ideal summer yarn in a lot of ways. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think so. The Luna/Belle.
Yeah, definitely.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, that's all my finished objects. Is that all of your... No, it's not all of your finished objects.
Oh yeah, I don't have a picture. I don't have it with me, but
Yeah,
because I wrapped it up. But I'm gonna have a picture. I have made a beginner's jacket for 2 friends of mine who are having a baby in November, I believe, and it is the cutest like watermelon pink. I initially was trying to go for red because I'm trying to avoid like gendered colours in child knits, so I was a bit stressed about that, but it is so watermelon coloured. It's not like a kind of little baby girl pink, you know, gender. But I love it. I'm so excited about it, and I have leopard print rainbow buttons that have gone down the front because, guys, these friends, their child is going to rebel by having a beige face. Like, their parents are the most colourful 2 people I have ever met, and I'm saying this is me, who loves colour. Like, I've never quite met anyone like them. So, and we are seeing them on Saturday, so the reason I can't show it is it's all wrapped up because we're seeing them on Saturday and I can give it to them finally, which is nice. So
exciting.
yeah, I'm really excited to give that. Yeah.
Eliza loves a baby knit.
I love a baby knit. The arms are so cute and just Oh,
She always gets like cute aggression about the arms. It's like, it's so tiny.
they're so tiny. I just love them. Like, and it's just, there's something so cute about seeing like a baby or a little kid and something you made for them, and like baby knits.
Yeah,
They're a good time.
they are.
They're kind of what keeping you sane about our friends having children, aren't they?
I feel like I'm having a crisis about being at the age where all of our friends are having kids now. And the only thing that allows me to cope with like the fact that everything is changing and people are growing up is making a bundle on Ravelry of patterns I want to knit for people's kids. Top of the list is the Knitting for Olive Ladybird sweater.
That's so cute.
So cute. So yeah. I am gonna be channeling my anxiety about growing up.
Yeah. Into making child knits for all the various children who will no doubt be coming our way. It started, but
It has. It's
Yeah.
begun. Yes. That's it for finished objects.
that's
isn't
it for finished objects.
Okay,
Yeah,
should we move on to works in progress?
let's do.
Let's do
I
it.
hope you're ready. I'm going to start, and I'm going to start with what I have been teasing you with for all episode. Oh, that's upside down. Here we go. So this is the front panel of my Gia top by Rebecca Chloe, the Grenadier, which was a very, like, what's the word?
Spontaneous?
Spontaneous cast on. Like maybe a few days before I went on holiday, it came out. I watched her podcast about it, and I was like, I'm obsessed with that. And Alex, being the horrible enabler that she is from Germany, went,
You should knit.
you should absolutely knit that. So here I am knitting it. And basically I've been looking for a way to use up some scraps of Luna and Belle, and I love all of these colours striped together, so the gear turned out to be the kind of perfect top for that. So I've got a mix of different colours. So this is Luna in like the burgundy.
Camera.
Sorry, I'm learning. In the burgundy, which is left over from Alex's Sabai top.
I think it was camisole number 5.
Oh no, it was camisole number 5, but
They're
you were
basically the same. They're just
you were
a slightly
inspired by
different
the
age.
yeah. And then this is also Luna in the colour like Snow White or something, which I got for my Vegas top and have some left over. And then this is, these both are drop spell. So one is the Purple Orchid that you've just seen in Alex's Vegas, and then this one is, I think it's called Goldenrod, and that I made a kind of little camisole-y thing out of that for me. So yeah, I'm striping them. I'm playing yarn chicken with these two. And then the plan is to do, I'm nearly done with the front panel. I'm going to make it fairly cropped. And then I need to do a back panel, and then I'm going to use burgundy to pick up for the rib all along the kind of, it has these cute rib details kind of that join the panels and then become the straps. And then you do rib at the bottom. So it's a lovely pattern. I'm really interested in construction and I'm having a great time with it. So that's that.
It looks so fun to knit. And
It's
these
really
colours
fun.
together, I feel like it's kind of an unexpected combination from you, but they work so well.
Yeah, it's a bit more muted than I usually would go for, but I think it will look great with the skirt. I think it'll look great with my jeans.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And then lay it over like a turtleneck for
100%.
autumn, things like that. And you're doing bust darts as well, right?
Yes, I did. That's a good. Yeah, I did bust darts for the very first time because, I mean, it's evident I have a bust. Somewhat of a larger bust than often knitting patterns account for. She has bust dart options for various bust sizes in the pattern, and it was so straightforward to do. I even tried to manage stripes and bust darts, but I'm quite sold. We'll see how it fits when it's actually on, but if it works, I will be a bust darts convert, so there we go.
It's kind of a short row situation, right?
It is, yeah. It's basically just 2 short rows across the front. It sort of creates just a bit of extra fabric in the front that goes over your boobs that you then don't do on the back panel, because obviously you don't have boobs on the back. So
Speak for yourself.
I mean, I don't have boobs on the back. I can't speak for anyone else. But yeah, that's kind of how that works, and
It's really smart.
it's really nice. So thank you, Rebecca Chloe, for including that in your pattern.
Yeah, we love to see that.
Yeah, we do.
Just watching the cat having a dream. She's twitching and she has her creepy eyelids on.
We love this.
What are you dreaming about?
Probably hunting something.
All of her is twitching. Crazy. Anyway, the project that I'm currently working on is a pair of socks as a present for a friend's birthday. So I finished the first one already, actually. This is it. Just a vanilla sock. I've decided to go down a needle size for these socks. So usually I knit my socks on 2.5mm needles with tiny circulars. These ones I'm doing 2.25, which is an attempt to try and get my socks to wear a bit better because they were just pilling like crazy. So we'll see if that helps at all. These are just a 56 stitch vanilla sock with 2x2 rib. The real hero of these is the yarn actually. This is the Rico Hottest Socks Ever, and it gives you kind of an indicator on the ball band of if you knit from the centre of the ball versus the outside, what kind of pattern you'll get. So this is the first one. Very colourful, right? This is the second one so far.
You wouldn't think they're the same ball of yarn, would
That's
you?
not the same ball of yarn, surely. But it is. I'm excited to see how this turns out as a pair, and I think that my friend will really love them. I hope they fit. I have lots of very sneaky ways of finding out people's shoe sizes so that I can knit socks for them.
Yeah, like when they come visit and she dispatches me to go to the shoe rack and go peer in their shoes like a creep.
Done that. My favourite one was my friend was wearing some cowboy boots and I said, "Oh wow, I love your boots. Can I try them on? Do you think they'll fit me?" And he said, "Yeah, well, I'm a 39." And I was like, "Me too." Great news. So
Obsessed with this for you.
yeah, so that's my pair of hottest socks ever. I was, up until July, managing to knit a pair of socks a month
Oh,
this
wow.
year, which wasn't really a goal or an intention. It was just kind of happening that way. I've definitely fallen off that train, but I think that's fine. And you know, like,
You're allowed a summer recess. Parliament has it. You can have it from sock knitting.
so true. You're so right. So that's sock number 1. This is sock number 2. We'll see if they'll be finished anytime soon. You want to talk about your next whip?
Yeah, that sounds good. This is my Ira Cardi by Irene Lynn. It is beautiful and I'm obsessed with it. So basically it's stunning, it's beautiful, a drop shoulder cardi with quite a deep drop, and these enormous sleeves that I'm obsessed with. I didn't realise I was doing until I cast them on. And twisted rib on all the details, which I love. I'm so in love with it, and it's nearly done. I've just got half a sleeve to go now. But this is we are going to many weddings this autumn.
So many.
Many weddings.
We don't have a free weekend between kind of now and mid-November at this point.
Well, we do in October. It's like the real push
Yeah.
is like till October, and then
Yeah.
the last one's in November. But and we're in the bridal party for either one or both of us are in the bridal party for all of them. So I needed like a smarter cardigan to wear as a cover-up over my bridesmaid's dress, which I now have, which is great because I was going to make it, and then for the first wedding that's in a few weeks, and then life got busy, decided not to do that. But now I have something approved by both brides I am in the bridal party for. I love it. I'm really obsessed with it.
It's stunning.
It's going to have sparkly buttons, of course,
naturally.
because I give sparkly button energy as well as sparkly sock energy.
So
evidently.
true, so true.
Yeah.
It's so gorgeous, and it's so warm but so light.
Yeah, it is. And I have my friend to thank for this because she was knitting with alpaca silk when she came over for knit night, and I had written it off because I was like, oh, I don't like anything that's mohair-like. But this is actually so soft and not at all itchy, so...
Yeah, we both find mohair very scratchy, and whenever people are like, "Oh wow, mohair's so soft," I'm like, no, you can tell it comes off a goat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, that is true, and I spend more time than most with goats probably.
So true.
I volunteer at our city farm locally, and we have goats, and I'm not as up close and personal to them as other volunteers, but I'm in the same vicinity as goats a lot, and
Yeah.
I know what they're like.
Yeah. Should I do my next?
Yeah.
So my next whip is my Dream Cream cable sweater, which I don't think I've made much progress on since I last showed it on the podcast, but it is so pretty. The other day I had a bit of a crisis about it, and I think I was realistically just overtired. And I was texting Eliza like, should I just frog it and start something else? Like maybe Ingrid's sweater by Petite Knit or something. And Eliza was like, get a grip. It's literally fine.
And you've been talking about your dream cream cable for like a year now.
Yeah, I love it. I just need to buckle in and get it done. Because it actually, there doesn't take much concentration from this point. Like I've kind of got the chart memorized. So yeah. The yarn is Knitting for Olive Heavy Merino in the colour Marzipan, which actually was a gift from Eliza last year. And I think it's my first time knitting with this yarn.
Yeah, I think
I really like it. So it does feel quite like dry. There's something almost papery about it, but knitted up it's really nice.
Yeah, I feel
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Weird.
interesting.
But I really like it, and I have a sweater quantity in stash and one that might actually get delivered today.
That's exciting.
Very exciting. More
Fun.
So yeah, this is the Crumble Sweater by Suko Knit. And it's a really fun pattern. I'm really enjoying knitting it because all of the cable turns all happen on the same row rather than happening kind of all over the place, so it is much less kind of concentration heavy than a lot of cable sweaters, but you still get that really classic cable look. So yeah, at some point I'll do the collar and it'll feel much more like a jumper, but usually I do that when I finish a ball and I'm a bit of a way off. So ooh, okay. You've seen this one before. I'm not going to take long on it, other than taking a long time to knit it. This is my brother-in-law's melange sweater man. Eliza calls this one the skin rash sweater.
Sorry, Harry! Please say Harry's not going to see this.
Harry won't see this.
Harry, your choices are great and it's going to look lovely on you.
I mean, your choices are great insofar as marrying into our family.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's just, the only modifications I've made are that it's a turtleneck, which is what he requested. I'm very happy with the collar of this, actually. I have to knit another 5 centimetres of ribbing on the body and then do the sleeves, and then it's finally, after 3 years, finished.
And we'll have to throw a party. Maybe, like, I don't know, send it off with, like, you know, like, break a champagne against it, like they do with ships. Feels like it's taken as long as a ship, babe.
We can't champagne block a jumper.
Who says?
Yeah, basically, you've seen it before, you'll see it again. One day it'll be finished. But today's not that day. That's
great. So I am on the next one. We're getting there, guys. We've got 2 each left. And just to say, I'm obviously making the other 2 of these 2 no-sew whips right now. So, but yeah, this is the very start of my cloud top by Petite Knit, which is slightly see-through. Hello. But I hope it won't be that see-through, or I just won't care. It is in Knitting for Olive Pure Silk in the colour Blood Orange, which I absolutely love.
It matches your earrings perfectly.
It's so good. I love these earrings, and I am excited for, like, I'm having Tangerine Girl's like a thing. Like, I love orange, so I occasionally masquerade as Tangerine Girl, where I'm just in like maybe like 70% orange, my whole outfit.
Yeah.
But this is bringing in a slightly different colour, so we're kind of leaning towards Heritage Tomato Girl. So, you know, that is that's what we're going for. So yeah, I love it. There's not that much to say about it. I've made it before, and I love the fit and the edging and everything about this top. I think it may be genuinely one of my favourite summer top patterns, so thank you, Petite Knit, for bringing that into the world.
And also knitting the short rows is just so fun.
I love a short row.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's that.
That's that. I'll do my next one now. So this one has nothing to show you, really. This is as far as I've got with it. Little ring. This is the Luna cardigan that I'm making for my sister as a wedding present. I have been putting this off for roughly 2 years, and now the wedding is just over a month away, and I'm panicking. I'm fully freaking out. The fabric's really nice. The yarn is Bar Ramu Eden 4-ply, which is mostly wool with a little bit of alpaca. I use it to make a storm sweater, and I love it. It wears so well. I bought this yarn in the sale when I was still working at my local yarn shop, and it's so nice. It's so warm, it's so cozy, and it was produced in the same place where they got engaged, so that was good news. This one is just a regular wrap cardigan with like a crocheted scalloped edge, which is very fun. So I'll be reviving my crochet skills to.
Is she planning on wearing this at the wedding, or
I don't know.
Like
it's so hard to know for sure. I
Fair
kind
enough.
of want to have it done for the wedding, but
so she's got the option, I guess.
Yeah, totally. There's also more cream than the other things she's wearing, which are more kind of ivory white. So yeah. Anyway, should we move on to your next one?
Yeah.
I'm so stunned.
So this is again the start of a Pandolga. Sorry, an Olga jacket, but I call it the Pandolga because it is indeed in the colours of our beautiful cat, Dr. Pandora Richard, who is currently washing her stomach over there.
In a very scholarly way.
In a very scholarly way, yeah. So this is in Filcolana Peruvian Highland wool. It's in various colours, which I cannot remember the names of, but like you can see, there it is. That's the collection of yarn. It's really pretty. This was a holiday present to me from Alex, which was very lovely. And basically I had Olga cravings this year, and I already made an Olga sweater, which I wound up prioritising, and this one slightly went on the back burner, but now I'm going to finish it for the autumn. And I'm going to put on beautiful little green and pink buttons for her little green eyes and her little pink toe beans and Snoop.
To cry.
So I'm gonna,
cute.
and one of us is gonna have to change, and it's not gonna be me. So yeah, that's my panda Olga.
So cute.
It's adorable.
So much.
It's really not my usual colour palette, but you know, I'm willing to go out of my comfort zone for this cat.
So
In a
true.
homage to how much I love her.
And I think you'll rock it as well. Like, I think it'll be
you.
such a good choice on you.
Yeah. So that is that.
And my final work in progress to show you is some updates on my Sweet Shop blanket, which is currently a little bit of a yarny tangle. Ooh. But I added a grey square up at the top, you can see, and I started adding this purple square using leftovers from actually Eliza's Olga sweater. So this takes us up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half squares. So slow progress, but I love how it's looking so far, and one day it will be finished.
Oh, that's
So
nice. It's nice to have a long-term project on the go.
definitely. I kind of get very inspired by a lot of blanket projects and forget how much of a time commitment they are. But I like this one. I really enjoy working on it like just before bed. Like when I'm in bed, I'm settling down, I'm just doing a few rows on my Sweet Shop blanket. I don't know
That's
why
so nice.
it's become that for me, but I love it.
that.
So yes, I think the next square is going to be maybe yellow, like a pale yellow.
Oh, that if you decided that that's the one it's going to be.
I think
I love
so,
that. I think
yeah.
that'll look really nice.
So that's her. I love this pattern. We all know it. It's by Laura Penrose. It's just, yeah, it's great. It's so much fun to knit. So I think that concludes our works in progress.
It does. Yeah.
What's next?
Do you want to do spinning and sewing, or do you want to do acquisitions?
Let's
and
do
finish the
spinning
yarn?
and sewing first,
Yeah.
and then we can, unless you want to do...
No, let's do spinning and sewing.
Okay, spinning and sewing.
So, as I said, I am also a sewist as well as a knitter, and my main sewing project recently has been my bestie bag, which is patterned by Blackbird Fabrics, and it's like, well, there's that little Uniqlo crossbody banana bags, I guess you'd call it, a sling bag.
I learned that in French they're literally called le banane,
Which I'm kind of
so
obsessed
good,
with.
so good.
So this is all business on the outside, apart from the bright blue zip, and then party on the inside. It's got some tomatoes, it's got some asparagus, it's got some stars. Sorry, stars. And then it's like bright orange as well. And I love it. I'm really proud of it. I do think the outer lining was a bad choice, and it's cotton linen blend, and I don't think it's sturdy enough, basically. I wore it, took it with me on holiday, and it was just not quite sturdy, and the strap kept sliding off annoyingly. So I've got a few fixes to make on it, basically, and I may remake it in a slightly sturdier fabric, but
Makes sense.
I'm still really pleased with it, and that's really good.
Would you be able to unpick it such that you could reuse the lining intact?
Probably, yeah.
That could be cool, because we love the lining.
The lining's really fun. So yeah, that's a later me project. And then for sewing plans, I have a load of quilts. So I got into quilting in a big way, which was also Alex's suggestion, because she's very smart. I actually suggested it like 3 years ago, didn't you?
We were pretty newly together, I think.
You suggested it. And then I finally kind of gotten into it this year, so I
It was
made...
before you learnt to knit.
It was, yeah, because I was kind of teetering on the edge of learning to sew, I was embroidering a lot. But I made my very first like bed-size quilt for myself that I got back in April, I think. And now I'm making a quilt for this one, which is chickens. So I'll put in a picture of the what the quilt looks like. And then I'm also making some wedding quilts for various people. So our lovely friend Sophie is getting married in a few weeks, and I'm making her a little kind of throw-size quilt, and probably a hand-quilted one for her. And then at some point, I don't know when, I'm making my brother and his fiancée a quilt for their new home post-marriage. But I don't even have the fabric for that yet. So at some point I will get that. And it's probably going to be a marriage plus housewarming plus holidays present for the pair of them, because it's planning on doing like a big one for them, and that's quite an undertaking. So
It's pretty major. Although
Yeah.
you made your quilt top for your other one so fast.
yeah, I did. I got really excited.
So
I
fast.
had fabric from my mum and Alex's mum for the holidays, which is so sweet, and Alex's gran as well. So it feels like it was all the women of my various families like coming to help me make this quilt, which is lovely.
It's super nice.
And then yeah, my only other plan is I have this beautiful fabric that I was going to make a bridesmaid dress with, but I think I'm now going to make a cord set. The Lane Pants by Sid Graham, probably, because I haven't learned that pattern yet. I feel everyone is learning that pattern and I'm so excited to join in. And then a top As Yet to Be Undetermined.
As Yet to Be Undetermined?
As Yet to Be Undetermined. Why can't I talk, Alex? Why can't I talk?
You're doing so well, you're doing so well.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's just like that bit in Mean Girls where she's like, irregardless. And it takes you a second to be like, huh, no, that's not right.
That's alright. Yeah, that is me. I'm bad.
No,
bad
you're
at saying,
not.
like,
No, you're not.
things come out of my mouth before I quite think about them. So yeah, that's my sewing.
Oh.
Okay, so we have had some camera malfunctions, so because it's quite warm in our flat, so we're finishing on the phone. Here is Alex. Hi.
Hello. Hopefully
Hi.
this isn't too much of a disaster.
Yeah. So we're going to quickly do acquisitions and a tiny bit of chat, media stuff, and then we're going to leave you there. But I have 2 acquisitions, well 3. One of them was just an extra ball of this burgundy liner to finish this top, so that is not that interesting. But I have been on holiday.
She hasn't mentioned it at all.
Shut up. But of course I hit up lots of local yarn stores, so I got this beautiful mix of Wool Dreamers Motor in the colour 757, which is a beautiful red that I've been eyeing up on the website for at least a year now, and then matching to Takaka and a like pretty ideal colour match. It's slightly off, but that is looking really good. And basically that's to make a winter's pullover by Azetta, and I got it at Von Berlin, and also yarn over Berlin because they only had 2 balls of the motor at Von Berlin, so I went hunting for the other 4.
Very nice.
4. Yeah.
The winter's pullover is definitely our like knit along project this year.
Yeah.
My yarn is on the way for that. I'm very excited.
Yeah. It's so fun. So yeah.
Do you want to do your next one?
And then my other one is I went to Stephen & Penalty in Amsterdam, but I didn't get anything because I wasn't really, it's too expensive for what I was looking for, but I went down the road to Hooks and Yarn, which was a lovely little yarn shop, and I got this Fino, which is 100% alpaca in this beautiful blue, and this is for another secret for a friend. So
Full of secrets you are.
I am full of secrets. I can explain it more in like a few months.
And finally, my one acquisition is also involved in Berlin, but we didn't go together actually. We went
Sad.
different times. These 3 I chose to make an Isla shawl by Bichet Bouche, which I have been wanting to make for ages but never quite had the right yarn for. I love this combination.
It's beautiful.
I'm wondering if it might look a bit feminine knitted up now, but we'll see.
I think you can style it, Butch.
I think so. So we'll see. But this is just knitting for Olive Merino. This is the colour Artichoke Purple, same as Eliza's dress.
Yeah.
Pomegranate, which is such a gorgeous shade of red.
I'm obsessed with
I
that.
love it. And Dusty Honey, which I've been wanting to knit with for a while as well. So those are my choices for that.
You can Connor story it, babe.
You can Connor story it. This is what we say whenever you want to wear something a little bit femme but in a mask way. We're like, you can Connor story it.
Yeah, Connor story it.
That's kind of it. Should we just do any media recommendations? Have you got anything to recommend?
Yeah, because I've got recommendations. You said you didn't.
Go
but
for it.
I might do now. I just have to mention this because it has taken over my brain. So I reread Long Live Evil by Sarah Rees Brannan this summer when I was on holiday. Because the second book in the series, All Hail Chaos, came out. Don't actually know what the series is called. Time of Iron, I think, is what the series is called. I'm obsessed with them both. I read them like this. They are unputdownable. Basically, the premise is a girl who is sick with cancer gets the opportunity to go into her favourite book, but she winds up in the body of the villainess right before the villainess is supposedly murdered in canon or executed, and then she has to scheme her way out of it, and it is so good. I love Sarah Rees Brennan's, like, she just subverts all the tropes, and it's all slightly strange and full of references, that layers and layers of references that you only pick up on. Like, my friend was telling me about some she picked up on from, like, As You Like It, and is it As You Like It? Some Shakespeare that I hadn't picked up on at all, but like, and Star Wars references and all this stuff, and it's just like, it's such a fun ride. It's dumb. It's very fast paced. You won't regret it if you're into fantasy. Read it. It's so much fun.
Sounds so fun.
Yeah.
Love that.
And I can't wait for the final book, Kill Your Darlings, is coming out next summer, and I am Cannot wait.
So good. I love that for you.
Yeah.
I don't really have any media recommendations because my job over the summer was so intense that I've barely been reading. But I have been listening to podcasts. You know, I love an investigative podcast series. I've been listening to the latest update of Intrigue from the BBC, which is absolutely devastating as a podcast series. Very fascinating.
And I mean, in general, I don't know if you've talked about it before, but I would really recommend Intrigue To Catch a Scorpion and To Catch a King?
Yes. Yeah,
which
so
are two
good.
by this investigative duo, Sue Mitchell and
Rob Laurie.
Rob Laurie, looking for the people smuggler kingpins, and they are so amazing, and it is such a amazing, humane exploration of like condemning the organised crime behind people smuggling, whilst also understanding the plight of refugees and people who rely on these people. You know, it's so good. I can't
really
recommend
good.
it.
Good
more,
work.
really.
Good journalism.
Really good journalism.
Yeah. We started watching Elle.
Yeah.
We haven't gone back to it since.
No, we haven't.
You've been back from your holiday.
Yeah.
But it's fine. We're having an alright time.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's anything to like majorly write home about, but it's fine.
That's pretty good.
And then the other thing we were going to recommend was AI Confidential with...
Yes. The gorgeous Professor Hannah Fry.
We have to call her the gorgeous Professor Hannah Fry because of something from Alex's childhood. But she is indeed completely gorgeous.
So salacious.
It's not!
Something from Alex's childhood.
No, I don't do that. She is objectively a gorgeous woman, but she is equally also an incredibly smart... She's so good at science communication. I don't understand how she does it. But it's all about AI. And I actually strongly recommend it.
It's really, really good.
It's on the BBC. For those of you who can access the BBC.
Okay, and I guess like final part of this is we could ask each other something fun in the same style as Wills and Soph. I feel like they're quite good at questions though.
And we've not prepped this.
We've not prepped this at all.
Okay, ask me a random question. Ask me anything.
If you could choose one yarn that's currently out of your budget to knit a sweater with, what would it be?
That's a really good question. I think I'd have to say Knitting for Olive Merino, which is potentially a basic answer, but they've got such beautiful colours, and I just love their colours so much. And I think if, like, the merino, I'd have to hold it double or triple even, and I think that would be quite expensive.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I want to know your answer to that, and then I'll come up with a question for you.
Nora Madara,
for
sure, in the colour yen. But it's something like £24 a skein.
Whoa, okay, that is a lot.
I don't have Nora Madara money.
Yeah.
We don't have Nora Madara money. Yeah.
Okay, this is probably a very simple question, but tell me about a pattern that is not yet released that you're really excited to knit.
Ooh. Literally anything from Rebecca Clo's book.
Yeah.
Like any teaser that we get of patterns in this book, and I test knitted one of them, which is a secret test knit. Every single one I'm so excited about, and I can't wait to knit.
The second that book comes out, we're going to be like, order. If we can pre-order it, we should pre-order it.
Definitely. How about you?
I mean, I stand what you said about Rebecca Clo.
Yeah.
She's a genius, and I don't know how she does it, and we love an amazing woman who succeeds with her business and her creativity.
So true.
It might actually already be out, but it was not out when I saw it. But there's a beautiful one by the Knit Pearl girl that has all the cables and lost stitch and stuff.
I love that.
I don't know what she wound up calling it because it was unnamed when I saw it on Instagram. But
I think it's still in testing, but I also really want to make that one.
Yeah.
So good.
Love that one.
Tell us in the comments about what? Let's try that again. We're currently holding my phone up with a piece of tape. There we go. Okay, we're so nearly done. We can do this. This is an 8-minute long clip already.
Yo, we're yappers.
We're yappers. Tell us in the comments what you would love to knit that is currently unreleased, or if you have maybe like a fantasy knitting pattern that is something you really want to work on but you can't find a pattern for it.
Yeah.
I feel like that about quarter zip vests.
Yeah.
I really want to knit a quarter zip vest, but I can't find a pattern that fits the bill. What yarn is currently out of your budget but you'd love to knit with it?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. We're going to try and solve our camera problems. So I have a camera that I've had for a few years now, and it's meant to be used for video and things like that, but it really struggles. As soon as it gets used for kind of any more than 10 minutes, really, it starts to get a bit fussy and grumpy. So we're going to try and figure that out. Maybe filming on a phone could work for us going forward.
That's what a lot of people do.
Yeah.
And if you find the attachment for your phone.
Yeah, definitely.
The tripod.
Yeah. I'll have to have a proper look. But yeah, anyway, tell us in the comments. Tell us if you'd like to see episode 2 of Wife Materials. Let us know what you're working on.
Say hi to Pandora.
Say hi to Dr. Pandora Richard.
And we welcome any and all. I think our Instagrams are in the bio, I believe. The bio? The description, that thing. We welcome any and all pictures of your own pets.
Yes.
We're pet obsessed.
Absolutely.
So,
like, ultimately we're cat people, but we welcome dogs as well. This is a dog safe space.
We welcome budgies. We welcome fish. We welcome rabbits.
So true.
We're a pet inclusive space.
Maybe you can even teach your fish to knit.
Yeah, good luck with that. And with that, I think.
Yeah, last thing to say is that there's a link to Ko-fi, coffee, not sure how you pronounce it, in the description. So if you enjoyed this and you want to bung us a couple of quid, just as a little thank you for putting some entertainment on your TV, we
help support
Yeah.
this. We're probably going to do it again anyway, but you know,
probably do it again.
Still feels really nice.
But it is quite a big time commitment to edit it all, so yeah, we appreciate it. We both donate to our favourite podcasters, so yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
Wives over and out.
Wives over and out.